It is a new year, a new beginning for you. You are doing all the things right. You are tapping into your highest self. You're doing the work, you're healing, you're up leveling. But you see that things in your reality are actually not that good. You start to see that things in your reality are actually becoming worse than they were before. You are on your personal development journey. You are up leveling and you want people around you to up level with you. You want your friends to come along on this journey, but suddenly you're starting to see that you don't really want to be friends with these people anymore. And you're starting to lose friends all around. You're starting to see that people in your life who were once upon a time really important, where the core people in your life are suddenly starting to move away, are suddenly starting to fall out of your life. You are on your personal development journey and suddenly you start to see the faults in everyone. When somebody tells you about something, when somebody complains about something, suddenly you're starting to judge them. You're starting to understand if that person has a growth mindset or a fixed mindset, and you are trying to analyze all the traumas that they might have gone through to have that kind of opinion about this XYZ thing. Or it could be the other way around, and when you are so highly evolved, you are so doing good in your life and you just have this brand new mindset, and when you try and interact with other people, or it could look like, oh my God, I'm doing all the work. I've been doing all the things these gurus have been telling me, these people on YouTube have been telling me. I've been putting in all the work. I've been trying to change my mindset, but my reality is not shifting. Nothing is happening. I'm not doing enough. I'm not good enough. No matter what I do, I am not getting to where I want to be in life. These are all questions that you will face at one point or another when you are on your personal development journey. And we are here today to talk about these and help you look at things with a different perspective, so you stop beating yourself up, so you stop questioning yourself, you stop questioning your faith, you start questioning your friends, and you choose a path that is more aligned, that is less resistance to get you to where you need to be. Hi guys, my name is Nifty and I talk all about mindset, personal development, and manifestation. And we are here today to talk about the things that you will probably go through on your personal development journey at one point or another, and how to look at these things differently so you can live a more happy, fulfilling life and get to your goals faster. I'm not kidding. Let's get into the video. Okay, so first off, personal development is a very personal journey. The way you develop yourself personally is going to be very different from the way somebody else needs to develop and work on themselves. And this journey is going to look different for everybody. And no matter if you are really in your personal development journey to work on your mindset, to change the way you look at things, to move from a fixed to a growth mindset, whatever personal development looks like for you, any XYZ person out there who doesn't even do any work on themselves still believes that they are doing something and evolving every day as a person. For them, that is personal development. If there is somebody who reads a book on personal development and the next day they come out and show up as a more wiser, as a more happier person, that is a personal development for them. But you could also be somebody who watches a crime thriller or a criminal mystery the night before and then comes and talks to other people and tells them about, oh my God, this big crime scene that happened and this is how they did it and got away with it. To them, that is personal development too, because now this person knows something they did not know the night before and they want to share this information with the world, just like you want to share your personal development content with the world. At an energy level, we are all one and we all feel the same thing. We watch something, we learn from something, and it impacts us in some way. And we want to go and share that information with others, just like the way I'm doing it with you. The reason I'm here is because I think the personal development stuff that I learned is going to make an impact in your life. And so is the person who's talking about a Hollywood movie release and posting a video about that. Because at some level, we are all developing as a person every single day. And we want to show that progress to the world. So personal development journey looks very, very different for every single person. You cannot expect that, okay, this coach that I went to worked out for me. He helped me build a business, make money, and now my friend here wants to do the same. Doesn't mean that that coach should be in alignment with her just because you were in alignment with that coach. So everybody needs to find their own niche of personal development and how they want to get to it. That brings me to the first thing that you need to learn. that when you're on your personal development journey, when you are shifting, when you're evolving, when you're changing the way you think and feel, if you are surrounded by people in your life who think and feel the exact same way that you did in the past, you are going to want to separate from these people. I'm not saying it is something you will do intentionally, but this will happen subconsciously or at a metaphysical level where universe takes these people out of your life just because they are not in alignment with you. Your frequency is now not a vibrational match to their frequency. And I think that this is also a very stereotypical thing for people to say that, oh my God, like when you get to the top, you're alone. Not everybody is willing to put in the work that it takes to get to the top. So of course, there's not gonna be 100 people in the top. There's only gonna be 10, but that doesn't mean that these 10 people are bad people. There's this stereotype that goes around in our world that, okay, if you want to be rich, if you want to be successful, if you want to have that evolved mindset, then you're going to lose all your friends and you're gonna end up alone and single, and you're not gonna have real friends because rich people don't have real friends. Well, honey, you need to check your facts, because all these depictions of how the rich people are that we're shown through movies and magazines and living the pop star life and the gossip, that is only one side of the story. People do have real friends, even if they're rich or they're poor, because end of the day, your frequency is what is attracting you to people to want to be friends with you. So if you're a good person and if you're on your personal development journey, you're making a lot of money, you're still going to have a lot of friends show up for you because that's the kind of person you are. So if you're on your personal development journey and you're seeing that the people around you are not really adding value to your life, you might want to consider creating some distance. I wouldn't say cut them off, because of course we are humans. We want that social support. And these people have been in your life for so long, so many years, many of them, and you don't want to cut them all off. Of course, you want to keep them in your life, but you also want to find more people who are more aligned with where you are in life right now, whose values, visions, missions in life align with what you want in life. So because end of the day, you become the kind of people that you hang out with. So if you're hanging out with people who have these values, dreams, and desires that you want to achieve, you are going to end up achieving it. And one natural thing that will happen is when you have new friends and when you're hanging out with your new friends, you are not going to have that time to hang out with your old friends. So the old friendships might fall apart naturally. And this is just a natural phase of life. People come, people go, that's all right. But you need to be okay with the fact that some people are just not willing to level up at the level that you are leveling up. So if people come, people go, if people that have been in your life since the start are now going, you need to be okay with it, because that is just the flow of life. That's the river of life. It just keeps on going. It's not the end of the world. You will be okay. Okay. The other thing when it comes to personal development, you go through a phase when you feel like you are better than everyone else just because you understand everything, like,
oh yeah, I know how the universal laws work. I know how manifestation works. I know why the situation is happening to you, because I know that you attracted the situation. And somebody tells you something, you're like, oh yeah, I know why that happened to them, because they probably must have talked this way or palmed this way.
This phase that you're going through, princess, it's gonna pass, okay? Because I was there in that phase, and it's normal, for us as humans to judge other people. When we see that somebody doesn't look at life the way we do, we suddenly have this feeling of, okay, what they're thinking is wrong because I am thinking the right thing. But it doesn't have to be like that. And this one quote that I read, which resonated with me so hard, which actually made me look at everything very differently. It went something like, if you are judging others for their actions and the way they behave, you are not as evolved as you think you are. And that struck me so deep, because that is so true. Because if you feel like, okay, you're better than that person, you are more evolved, you're in your personal development journey, you understand things, then you also need to have the empathy to realize that if you were put in the same shoes that the other person that you're judging was put under, you would have probably done the exact same thing. It's easy to sit here and say, oh no, I would never do that kind of things. But trust me, honey, if your circumstances were the exact circumstances that they went through, you would have probably done the same thing. And being in your personal development journey means that you understand this. Even if it feels completely fucked up and unjustifiable at the moment, there must be some ulterior motive or something that happened in their life that made them do it. And when you start living life this way, when you stop judging others for the way they are, for them not being on their personal development journey, for them complaining about how life is so bad while they are the ones attracting all the bad, and even though you see all this happening, you have to have the empathy to let them live out their own life mission, because they are also a soul just like you, here to experience life. And maybe their experience is to learn how to complain and go through all these difficulties in their life, and that's not something to be frowned upon. Some people are here to experience forgiveness in a hard way. Some people are here to experience love in a hard way. Some people are here to experience the joy of life, and everybody experiences all of these different things throughout their life. But in that phase, that is their karma to go through those things, to feel those emotions, to get through that. And you cannot sit here
and judge and complain that, oh my God, this person's like that because of like this, because they don't understand. But I understand, so I'm better, so I'm not gonna like communicate with them, or they're not worth my time.
Well, that's something you need to work on, because when you get deeper into your personal development journey, you realize what is actually happening, and then you become more empathetic towards other people. And this goes the other way as well, because when you're on your personal development journey, you are suddenly that 1 in 100 that kind of sticks out of the crowd. People are going to look at you and they're going to judge you, because 99 people in that box are going to look and think and do the same things that they would in a normal person's reality. But you, that one person, is somebody who is breaking the stereotype. You are not doing the things which other people are doing. You're not talking about the things which other people are talking about. You are talking about more evolved things. You are talking about more serious, more metaphysical, universal things. And these people, they don't understand it. And that's okay. You don't have to expect everybody to understand the personal development journey, because like I mentioned in the start, personal development is going to look different for every single person. And because you are that exception, because you are that 1 in that 100, when people see you shine and talk and do your things, sometimes they will judge you, sometimes they will criticize you, sometimes they will encourage you. But all of this, you need to understand, is coming from a place where it is in some way affecting them. It is triggering them. When somebody is getting jealous, they're commenting about you and the things that you're doing, and they're judging you, at some level it is triggering them. At some level, to them it's like, why is this person doing this? How can they do this? Like, how can this person go out there on YouTube, on social media, and be so authentic and talk about whatever the shit it is they want? Like, how are they doing that? How are they posting funny videos? Like, don't they know they look stupid? Like, don't they know that this is making me laugh? Honey, that is their trigger. That the reason that they're so jealous of you, the reason that you are triggering them so much, is because you are doing things that they wish they could. You are showing up in a way that they wish they could. And there's only one of two things that will happen. Either they get inspired by the things that you're doing, they start believing, oh my God, this person's doing so good, and they start supporting you and you become an inspiration for them, or they're gonna keep criticizing you and complaining about you and saying how stupid and funny you are and everything that you do and whatever it is, whatever commentary that they want to pass, they're gonna keep doing that. And if you guys are enjoying this video so far, please give me a like, because I love seeing that, there's more people interacting and understanding this video and evolving their consciousness in this time and age. So please do like. But babe, this is our story. We know how this is going to end. We know that we are going to make it, because you and me, we wouldn't be sitting here watching this video right now if we are not on our personal development journey. We know that we have places to be, things to do, dreams to achieve, goals to hit. And these people, they are just gonna sit there in their life in the background watching you do this and complaining about how is this person doing it. And when you actually do end up making it, when you reach that level of success that you wanted, it's gonna be these same people that are gonna be like, oh yeah, I knew knew this person even before they were popular, and their content was really stupid and funny back then, but now, yeah, they're doing really good. Yeah, I see they've got like 1 million followers on YouTube, and their content is now actually becoming funny. Now if you've made it, they might shift gears because now they see that you're successful, but end of the day, it doesn't really matter because others don't matter. Like, this is something that is so difficult to understand, but I feel like it is a very delicate balance to understand that people in your life are so important, but also at the same time, the people in your life do not matter, because on an energy level, we are all one. So the other people here are just experiencing life just like you and me. So it's important to have people who are on, the path that you are on, who want to achieve things the way that you want to, who have goals, dreams, desires, who motivate you, who are your emotional support, and all those things. It's great and fine, but you also need to have that balance to realize that you are the center of this entire universe. Like, without you, all of these people would not matter. So you are the sole center of the universe. You are God's child. You are just here, put on earth to experience your life, and all these other people, they're just NPCs. They're non-player characters, and every one of them is the universe coming into your life, either to teach you a lesson or to give you a blessing. And when you start looking at things this way, every single thing that happens in your life suddenly becomes magical, because a random person comes up and knocks you with their scooter or something, and you start to think, okay, that was the universe coming and knocking me off my feet. And even though I fell and got some boo-boos, I'm pretty sure the universe did this for a reason, because there must be some bigger ulterior motive that the universe had in order to make this happen. Maybe I was supposed to walk in 2 minutes early and get hit by a car. You never know what the universe is protecting you from. So when you start taking the blame away from people and start looking at it as the universe, you start seeing all the good that comes into your life as a blessing from the universe, and all the bad that happens into your life as a lesson from the universe, and you don't take things personally anymore. Okay, this person came into my life, took me out on a date, showed me an amazing time, never called me back. Well, universe wanted me to go out, have a great time, and then that was it. But universe wants me to focus on something else right now, so that guy's not calling me back. See what I did right there? I just took the blame and the guilt and that, feeling of, oh my God, why is he not calling me back, into something transmutive. I made it into the universe. I'm suddenly looking at it as, oh my God, that guy came, spent all this money on me. That was literally the universe coming here, giving me that experience, and then the guy left, and that's okay, because universe knows that I have better things to work on right now. And so I'm not holding any kind of revenge, vengeance, or any kind of bad, ill emotions towards this other person, because now I look at it as, okay, universe, thank you, do your thing. So end of the day, life is what you make it to be. So if you are thinking that being on your personal development journey is a good thing and you're focusing on all the good, there's got to be more good things for you to look at, more good things that you're attracting into your life. But if you look at it like, oh my God, I'm losing all my friends, everybody's judging me, I don't know what is happening, well, that just means that you are in the core of that transformation and things are going to work out for you, okay? You don't need to freak out, or you don't need to call 911. Everything is going to be okay. And live life as an enlightened human being. And when I say enlightened, I don't mean like, Sadhu Baba who goes and like sits in a mountain and meditates all the time. I mean like enlightenment, like live life in a lightened way. If something happens in your life, don't take it too seriously, because you're just a soul here to experience life. Oh my God, this bill came up that you can't pay. It's okay. Universe helped you survive for this long without you having to worry about your existence. So just trust that universe will provide for you, keep you alive, give you all the things you need, and stop taking things seriously. If somebody says something mean to you, well, maybe I needed to hear that. Why is that thing triggering me? Why did that person say that and that triggered me? Just live life in an enlightened way. Stop taking things seriously and just focus on the good things. Focus on being light and having fun and enjoying this one life that you have here on your earth while you're working towards your goals. And that is everything we have for today's video, guys. Let me know in the comments, what is the one thing that you are struggling with most? Are you team A, where you feel like you are doing too much and you're not getting where you need to be? Or are you team B, where you're just starting off on your personal development journey and you feel like you're better than everyone else? And let's be honest, that's a part of the personal development journey, so that's completely okay even if you feel that way. And I want to leave you guys with this one thing, that allow yourself to shine. You don't have to dim your light for anybody else, because I did that. I feel like for the most of 2024 I was trying to dim my own light because I thought that I needed to do something, and in order to do that I needed to like go into a focus vision and just like dim my light and just do the things which I need to do. But do what makes you happy. Be that person, emit that light, let your light radiate so bright that you inspire others just by your presence. And I will leave you guys with that. Thank you for watching. Bye.